What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Giraffeballz. Tis I, y'all. Tis I, your Uncle Jeff. Whoops. Hope everything's going well. Seem to be having a little issue with my iPad. Okay. Oh, it's not charging. That's the problem. That's not the proper charger, asshole. There you go. All right. Jesus. There we go. Oh, I'll be telling you the word in just a second. Friends. Much better. Much better. Okay. Let's see. All right, piece to the balls, piece to the balls. Is what over? No, nothing's over. No. Yeah. My iPad is charging now, so it won't much better go out. Let's see. What up, Gator? What up? Show just started. No, we just getting started, y'all. Okay. Just which got finished watching Chappelle True Hollywood Stories. Oh God, do I love those? Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Did I used to love those, man? Those were the shit. All right, let's see. Let's hear Giraffeballz. Okay, yeah. There we go. All right, Jeff Brown. Yeah. Whole different vibe. Okay. Cool. All right. True Legends RIP. Yeah. There goes the dog. Yeah, she heard me there. My lady wants to call in tomorrow, GB. She wants to say peace to the balls to everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Introduce her. Jeff hitting the blunt right now. No, tonight's show is being brought to you by Maui Wowie. No, those are Mrs. Brown finished cooking and G is making a plate or some elderberry tea. Watch. No, actually, me and Mrs. Brown just came from a house party, and it was a good friend of ours. I mean, good old fashioned ghetto ass card party where niggas was playing cards and drinking liquor. It was cool, man. I had a ball. Shout out to Ron and Lisa. Yeah, but I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Let's see here. Okay, play a little something for let's see. What up? What up? Tevin. Random question to Jeff. Do you still have the ringtone? I'm a trick, but it's cool. Well, let's see.
I'm a trick, but it's cool. I'm a trick, but it's cool. I bought your kids books, and they don't even go to school. I paid your rent, but it's cool. You don't pick up this phone, it's still gonna be cool. I'm a trick, but it's cool.
Yeah, that. All them other noises was what come up in goddamn iTunes. iTunes just keeps playing. I got the setting. It's fucked up. I gotta work with that. But yes, that is a ringtone that me and shout out to my man Speedy way back in the day did. In fact, I'm going to send that to him right now on social media. I'll do that later. I'm gonna send him his that thing we did together was real cool. I had just did the beat. He heard it. He wanted to do something. Ain't got a pipe or a bong. Hit the apple. Oh, bruh, I am the captain of the apple. But I do have a bong. It is all set up right here. Nice and cool. Let me see. Put a little of that in there. And fresh out the Crown Royal bag. Maui Wowie in the mason jar. 22 February 19. Should I desire some keef? I can do that, but I don't think I'm going to sprinkle any. Big keef. Tonight, I think just a regular old trip to the moon should be just fine. Find this wine. All right. Let's get it started. Oh, man. That's great shit. Great shit. All right. Now, let's get over into reason. I found some more tracks of mine last night. So crazy how my tracks are everywhere tonight. We are going to get into just a few things. Mostly diet. I found we was getting on diet pretty heavy last show. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Y'all can call in a little bit. K Newt, yo, what's up? Jeff in the room. Best of C. Holcomb on Foxhole is MF and crazy. Oh yeah, Corey Holcomb's a beast, bro. Corey Holcomb been a beast. Jason Qualls, yes sir. I've done a little bit. Thank you, Jeff. Listening to Speedy Comedy Corner earlier today, hilarious. Did Speedy play it on his show yet? I'm a trick. Did anybody listen to the Inappropriate Hour Thursday? I wish that was on camera. Well, bruh. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second. Let's see. What the fuck was happening to you? Yes. I'll play a little reason. Anthony Thorpe says, smoking with you, OG. Yes, I just lit my eyelash on fire in Vegas. Harvey, how did you what? Okay, I tell you what, man. I got to go get it. It's in the next room. I forgot my phone to plug into the board. I want you to call in. We're going to discuss that ignorant shit right there. That's ignorant shit of the week. That's going to be one of our new segments. Ignorant shit of the week. No, it was referenced, not played. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have to. Okay. Okay, here what we going to do. We're going to do this again. Speedy. Hey, asshole. I heard you were looking for this.
I'm a trick, but it's cool. I'm a trick,
This was the shit, huh?
but it's cool.
We need to do some more shit like this.
I bought your kids books,
Asshole.
and they don't even go to school.
If you need it,
Paid your
let me
rent,
know and I'll send it to you.
but it's cool.
In the meantime,
You don't pick up this phone. It's still gonna
yeah,
be cool.
if you don't call me
I'm a trick,
72 hours,
but it's cool.
if you don't call me 72 hours after getting this, I want you to run your bath water nice and just, hot as you can stand it. And I want you to go get your toaster and plug it into the socket right there in your bathroom. I want you to hold the toaster tight and just jump over into the arms of Jesus. Okay? All right. That's for my man Speedy. Shout out to Speedy. If you need it, nigga, just hit me up. Let's see what we gonna do tonight. Is we are going to open some music from 2014. This one's called Ragamuff Diver, I think, because a lot of times I'll bring stuff up and all the pieces ain't there and it'll piss me off. But looks like we might be in business here. Yeah. And then I just had it in. Oh man. Do I wanna Yeah. Yeah, we'll let that ride under us for a little bit. Yeah. Let me go get my phone, and I'll be right back, and then we'll get on into it. Let's get ready to rock. All right. All right. What's going on? Hey, Joseph McLaughlin. I see you've upgraded the vibe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm playing around with the vibe, trying to get it right, man. Yeah, everybody, peace to the balls. Peace to the balls. Okay. Anybody listen to the inappropriate hour on that? Yeah, we was gonna talk about that. I knew a girl who threw the radio in the tub when her dude was in the tub with a when her dude was in the tub with a dude. Oh wow. So she didn't even know. Wow, that's some fucked up shit. What's up, Savage Cabbage? Yeah, that don't work. Thank you. Oh, and bruh. Okay. This is way back in Reason 5. And I found a new folder of stuff I did that I had been looking for. I had been looking all over for this folder. And I had never really got on with this. I just was just yeah, we're gonna sit right there for a minute. No, no. I feel you, Gator. What I'm saying is you're exactly right. I need to get banging on just this being I need to be seriously about the business of mixing these tracks. But it's about time. Having the time. That's why I go through music during the show. I make this 2 hours. I make 2 hours for just researching my stuff. Cataloging it, like when I play it on here, then I get off and ASCAP it and do all that other shit, register it. I'll let you guys hear it, see what you guys respond to. You think what I be thinking. Yeah, because I dig this one. Dude, wait till you hear these drums when I get done. I know so much more about drum programming, mixing than I did when I made this. But anyway. Yeah, get somebody else to mix it and just create. Yeah, man, you do that when you got somebody to buy the track. Somebody will hear this and go, yeah, I dig that. Then I get somebody to mix it. Like beyond my mix. I'm still going to mix it. But I keep all my MIDI and I keep all my stems so I can go work in any studio. And I have all those signals dry. No compression. No reverb, no effect. And then I let whoever the other engineer is do what he want to do. Hey, if we maybe we agree the kick should be different. We need to lay the kick. I got the MIDI from when I did the thing, so I just throw that MIDI in whatever is in the studio, and then the kick. We take the kick MIDI, find a kick they like, track that kick, stem it, mix it. Do you have any credits, industry credits for that? Yeah. Driver for Parallel Lanes. Which NBA 2K? A couple of NBA 2Ks, man. I'm going to get them to you. I'll find them to you. John from Troop. Well, he has an album that I did 4 tracks on that got shelved. A gang of stuff on HGTV. A mad army of shit. But other than that, you know, cats I've been working on. Yawning is negative energy. Yeah. Oh, hey, thank you, Harvey. Bruh. Yeah. I'm just giving y'all with cats like that straight up. Look him up. One of my mentors, Clint Payback Sands. Shout out to my man Pay Beezy. He in Vegas now. Badass bass player. Badass producer. Ton of people, man. Tupac, Ice Cube, Mac 10. Oh shit. Spice One. Bunch of people he produced for. Sound movies, soundtracks. Him. Shout out to Rush, Rashad Coles out of New York. Those are the 2 dudes who taught me the most about music production. And the rest I just kind of... Okay, yeah. I will keep that one. That one was called Ragamuff Diver. This one is called Just Grind. I hope I got all the pieces to it. See, I knew it. Okay. So now I have to look. To look for pieces. Alchemist snare. And we gonna get into it in just a second, y'all. Oh, 9. Okay. Almost. Okay. Drums, 8I. That's the other thing. Producers in the room. I do not say this to brag. I got so many. I easily got about 2.5 terabytes of sound from different producers who have just really taken care of me. Shout out to James Broadway. Okay. Let's see. Almost here. Ladies and gentlemen. If I don't find it. No, that's not right. That's right. Okay. that work out? Okay. Let's see. Right in there. Okay, we found that. Now, there are more parts to find. I'm not going to make y'all wait for that. What I'm going to do is just come over here and play some music. Yeah, this will do it.
Let's get started.
The truth that sets you
I
free
swear I'm going to change this loop bed, y'all. I've just been so goddamn busy.
may also tear your life apart.
Okay. Yeah, Taki. No, I'm not a pimp. You're not a producer. Oh, okay, well, you got pretty good instincts, bro. Okay, Brother Mel, what's going on? Yeah, Gator. I got to get to mixing it. That was a producer, Jewel. Yeah, I'm trying to help. Word, you should do video game music. You should reach out to Capcom and do Street Fighter or some shit, fam. Steve's hard. You know what? I might do that. I'm gonna do that. Dope. Spice One is that guy, yeah. My man Payback. Look up Clint Payback Sands. Reduce the gang of shit. I think Spice One lives in Vegas now. Then he's probably hanging out with my man. Other than the keyboard, how much hardware do you use? You mean other than the computer? Because I got two keyboards. This is a Ultra Nova. I have a 1080 and a Nord rack. A little of this, a little of that. But everything you hear here is either Reason or Logic. This is just a gang of samples thrown together. You know a real producer when you name beats you're gonna look for later because the name crazy, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. This is, I did this in, this I did in Logic. It's one of the first beats I like when I first started learning my way in Logic. And now I love them both. There were some people who had some issues with my behavior on the Zoe What Morning Show. I'm sincerely hoping they call in. The number to call is 310-773-3475. Reason and Logic, two things a man should bank on in real life. Absolutely. Young Pharaoh was on Zoe's show. When? Oh, yeah. He was on our show, yeah. Yeah, a few years ago. He's I saw that. Yeah, it was a little. How can I put it? I don't at all think young Pharaoh is. I don't think he's feminine. His concept of conflict resolution is the way he debates. It is something. It is in a manner that is very reminiscent of disgruntled females. And he does have quite a lot of knowledge to drop. And could, if he was to, when you lose the extremely combative nature and the name calling, when you lose that and you corner people with facts, you give them no choice but to answer or fold. I don't know if he knew, and this is because I got respect for both brothers. I sit next to Brother Reza upon occasion. That's a deep brother. Shout out to Brother Reza Islam. But I've listened to young Pharaoh before, and I'm like, man, I like this brother. He was on the show, yeah. So I've sat with both of these brothers. You know why my heart breaks? Is that we're having this discussion in public. I wish there was a way that only black people knew about this. I don't like these two black men beefing like this. But because it is decidedly about ideology and with the very inflammatory things your man has to say about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I don't see a mend there. People in the nation, they don't play. And I don't see him wanting, young Pharaoh is pretty strong in his convictions too. So it's been a long day. Brother Young Pharaoh is pretty strong in his convictions too. So I don't think you're going to see much reconciliation between those two at all. Yeah, Brother Reza, I heard some about them challenging, Brother Reza challenging him to a fight. Yeah, that's one I don't think Young Pharaoh, I think I mean, I ain't no diss. No diss. But with that level of discipline, I'm going to say Brother Reza is trained somewhere in the martial arts. And the last thing you want to deal with is a tall, lanky, well-trained fighter. They are dangerous. When they throw their weapons, they come from so far around, they can build so much leverage. And they'll make that tall, lanky, well-prepared, well-trained fighter a Muslim with an axe to grind. Yeah, I don't want to see it go to that at all. Have you ever cut tracks on analog? Oh, sure. My first studio was all analog. This is part analog, part digital here. Let's see. Okay. Drums need an I. Let's see. Drum kits, hats. Okay, almost done. I know I say this about a lot of my music. I'd start that over a lot. It's one of my first tracks where I was trying to emulate quick. It's like, let me do something quick with it. Drums, kicks. There we go. All right. Somebody calling in on the phone.
Press 1 to answer.
Welcome to Giraffeballz. Who is this?
What up, what up? This Anti-Coon.
My man, Anti-Coon. How are you, sir?
What's cracking? Peace to the guys. Peace to the chat room. How you living?
Peace to the gods. Peace to the chat room. Peace to the balls. I am well, sir. I am well. Now, let's get it right on out the way, sir. I sent you out on a small mission there, young Jedi. How did you fare?
Oh yeah, I've been listening. Shit, I've been listening. I forgot his name exactly, but I downloaded a few videos. I've been on it.
No, sir. No, sir. That's not this week. Remember, this week your mission was to go find some more like you. Remember that?
You're right. You're right. And I didn't go find people like me, but I ended up around them.
Good.
You know on accident.
Good.
You know I just, I came with a plan
Mm-hmm.
to try to make some changes in this thing, in this thing we call life.
Yes, sir.
And you know what I'm saying? But I came with a plan, man, and I might have some real shit on my shoulders, man, on some real shit. Just
Okay.
on some positive, getting about the whole shit.
Okay. A plan and a goal. Okay. Do you know what a dream is? A dream is a plan and a goal without a timetable. You got to have a timetable, bro. You got to tell yourself, okay, this thing you trying to build, here's the super duper simple math. It's grossly oversimplified, but it works.
Right.
5 years from today, I want to have blank. Now, you obviously take the phases and as close as you can, make them into 5 phases. It's a 5-year plan, 5 phases. So phase 1, year 1, is about this 20% chunk of what it's going to take to be where I want to be in 5 years, whatever that is. Finance, real estate for it, equipment for it, schooling for it, whatever. The first 20% of your business is the first year you're going to deal with. Divide that by 12 for the months. And then again, divide that by 4 for the weeks. If you can do that, you can come up with the formula for exactly what you're supposed to do every 30 days. Every week.
Right.
Every month. Every 3 months. Every 6 months. Every year. And you can look right on the paper and know you bullshit. That
Right.
is how you bring your dreams into reality.
Okay.
You start
All right.
small.
Okay.
So, yes, sir.
What I want to do, what I want to say is, I work like backwards. Like I'm gonna just like I'm gonna explain to you. When I was in the military, we had certain tests and we had certain things that we did, and just in life, it's certain things that I do and certain things people do. Like we took tests and they were like, "Well, this is one of the easiest tests." I barely passed that motherfucker. But then they'll be like, this test right here is the one that set people back. It's the one that fucked people up. And that's the one I aced. So when you say pace yourself, like my pace is a lot different than the ordinary motherfucker. Not saying I'm spectacular in any way, I'm unique. So when I set a goal, like if I say I'm gonna lose 20 pounds, I'm not gonna do it in a year, I'm gonna do it in 45 days, or I'm gonna do it in 28 days. So the plan I came up with, I'm gonna just break bread with you, and you tell me what you think, because I would love to hear your opinion. So I sat down and I thought about, just money and just like let's get to a solution, and let's do it in a timely manner to where I feel like when niggas make a year plan, four months in, something happens. So I said, let me do something in 3 months that we can accumulate $250,000. So what I did was I took my brothers. We make good money, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We in the 20s, $20-some an hour, $25 an hour, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we bringing in $800-900 a week on average, just me and my peers, people that I've been working with for the past 3 years. I said, all right, check this out. So let me take 30 of my homies. I got 30 people. I've been working with them for 3 years, so I know 30 of these guys, and I fuck with them. I see them every day.
Okay.
Let's go get it. Let's go to the bank. We're gonna get a routing number and account number. What we're gonna do is, for 3 months, we're gonna prepare for this. We're talking about October, November, December. We're gonna take this account number, routing number, starting the first paycheck in October until the last paycheck in December. We're gonna route it to the same account.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got to prepare yourself to have nothing for 3 months. I'm talking about, like, get all this shit. You just got to be ahead.
Right.
Now, what I've accumulated is $24,000 a week, $288,000 in 3 months. First week in January, we rerouted. You go back to your regularly scheduled programming, but you take 30 brothers. And we say, look, we walk into the bank first week of January. All right, we're gonna pull this. But just throughout the whole thing, I'm like, man, what we gonna do? So I look up gas stations, $300,000. I look up apartment buildings in the inner city. Boom, 25 units, $180,000. you know what I'm saying, just because it's kind of, you know, wore down, whatever, like in the section it's in. But I'm like, all right, cool. I look up land, 48 acres. You know what I'm saying, $200,000, whatever. You know what I'm saying. So I'm like, if you think about it, put it in position. Put this in position. How long is it gonna take you to make 288,000? Do you think you'll ever have that at one time? Nah. Everybody say nah. I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? They don't even think like that. Boom. Let's do this collectively. Make something happen.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what do you think that realistic? Is that realistic?
I think of a plan on that magnitude. It's not about the realism. It's about the goal. Okay. You could take that. You got to ask yourself again, and this is why I think this book that I keep I keep inviting you guys to read, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This is a beat called Just Grind, by the way. The reason that I tell y'all to read that book is the first step, the first habit is to begin with the end in mind. How am I trying to get to this end? What does that look like? What does the end of this look like? The pooling of that money. If you buy the building, who does it belong to? What are you going to do with that building? Are you going to turn it into a not-for-profit? If you guys are a real estate group, that's something different. There's some real estate grouping strategies that are similar to that, but they have to do with parking your money in each other's accounts. I think it's a good idea, but I don't. The end of it is a little clear. I think you're right. Building the lightning. Personally, where I would strike. Here you go. Here's an organized strike. We're going to hold this money in an escrow of sorts. We're going to put it in a savings account that requires 30 signatures to take out a nickel. Whoever all of you are, it takes all of you to sign to get a nickel of that money out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Go ahead.
That's step 1. Step 2. Get the gangsters around your way to go to one store in the neighborhood. One, like y'all have corner stores, liquor stores like that?
Yeah.
Okay, who owns them? What race?
Arabs and Indians.
Arabs and Indians, right? Pick one.
Yeah.
Or you let it pick itself. You don't let nobody, but black people know. Take a meet in your neighborhood. The next time that a patron, an owner, is nasty to a patron, come let us know. And you pick 3 of your homies, and the 4 of you are the wise men who look over the case. When you get a legitimate case of some nasty shit done to a particular black person in your neighborhood, this is when the shit starts. You then get the gangbangers in the neighborhood and tell them, let them in on this, what's going down. Y'all tell anybody who go in or out of that store that they're going to have to deal with us. We're going to whoop your ass. You're going to have a problem with whatever gang is around there. This store will slowly choke to death. When it does, you make the city council aware that you want, your group wants to step up and buy this building. If your group is not allowed to step up and buy this building, we can promise you that you better use it, you better turn it into storage space. Because nobody around here is going to go into this building until it is owned by us or someone from this approved list. And on that approved list are black people with legitimate black businesses who are eligible for the loan required to buy the building at its purchase price.
Right.
Now you in the game. They have to sell you the land. You make it to where they have to sell you the land because the black people in the neighborhood have practiced willful disobedience. We are going to we are not boycotting a business. We are boycotting that longitudinal and latitudinal designation of land. We are boycotting anything but somebody who looks like us owning that land. Then you take that paper and put it into that thing that is invested for our people. That to me sounds a bit more feasible than, say, going into an apartment building that may not yield it may not yield as much if what you're telling me they cost, and who gets the money. Y'all need to understand. I think what you need to do is whoever's going to be doing this needs to have a sound plan drawn up of commitment, vice, money back.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I agree with you 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I ain't mean to say but because I already know what that means. But what I'm saying is just I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's not about stepping on toes. It's not about like, you know, I want you out of here. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I want to build it on the principle of look what 30 young black 20, 30-year-old men put together and start a trend type shit. Like we don't exactly know what we're gonna do with this type of money. I told my homie the other day, you know, that the interest on $1 million is $10,000 a month. So if you got $250,000, we're gonna say it's about $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even have to move. Let's just put this in place. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like I told my boy that I'm talking to, I'm like, yo, ain't nobody going. If it's 29 of us in this bank, we can't touch it. We need all 30 people, just like you said.
Yes.
We're gonna keep that all legitimate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't. I don't play with people's money. I'm not about to run off with nobody's money. I don't do that. But what I want to do is X everybody out. I want this to be a black project. We already paid our taxes because it came out of our check. We done did all that shit. So when you see, let's just say you got a job,
right?
You checking this account. Everybody got access.
Okay.
Every time you get paid, just check the balance. You ain't never seen $25,000 in your life. Check it again next week. You ain't never seen $50,000 in your life. I'm talking about putting a psychological move on how you think. Because last week when you got paid, it was 750, it was 800, it was 950. But now you're looking at a bank account that got $25,000 in it. Now the next week you got $50,000. It changed how you think. So now when you get the capital, I understand like it's a lot of moves to make, and I've looked into everything. I looked into limos, and like what you told me, my homework was I subconsciously did it. I didn't do it on purpose because I totally forgot. But what I'm saying is I'm putting it in perspective. Like, look, you can't do it on your own. We need each other. If you look at 30 brothers that did some shit in Kansas City, and we sit on we put this shit online. Like, look, we made $300,000 and $288,000 in 3 months. It might start a trend, and I'm talking about like buying. I mean, in the inner city in Kansas City,
right?
Shit, Chicago, shit like that. You take $300,000, you can make progress.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I applaud your spunk. I applaud your and again, I use just ghetto math. I don't have like any accounting degrees. I got accountants I trust that I could turn on to you. What I would
appreciate that.
Yes, sir. What you could do is definitely do this anyway. Look into Antonio. Let's see, Antonio Tone Talks. His ADOS movement.
Yeah.
I brought that up, but we're gonna put that on the side for a minute. I don't know that buying a building, I was thinking about it while you were speaking. I don't know that buying a building is the worst idea. And I'll tell you why. It has to do with the patience of the other 32 cats, the other 30 cats, 30 or 29 cats.
Right.
If y'all can be patient and buy this building cash or set up a loan so that a piece of the fund is left, enough to function is left, but the rest of it you put down on this building, and let the building's rent replenish your pot. Y'all just all have invested in this one building. If there's any profit after the first building, it's very minimal, and let everybody know that. We gonna just all take it. We all have a vested interest in this building, all 30 of us, which means it should never be dirty. It should never be unkempt. Everybody, between the 30 of us, somebody got to hook up on plumbing, wiring, everything. We gonna treat this building like our baby. We gonna let the building replenish the funds it took to get it. And then guess what we gonna do? Buy another fucking building. And buy the hood back. The 30 of you could do that. If you could come together and agree that this is what we're doing with our money. We don't have long white boy money, but we got working man money. And we got unity and brotherhood.
Exactly. And that's what I'm like, what I be trying to tell people is, I'm like, look, like I said, it's a collective, but it don't even got to be the apartment building. That's just an option. Like, do you know how much? Like, okay, when you go to you in LA, what's the store? Like, we got, you know how we got Quick Trip here. What's the store in LA? Like, we'll just say 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they make off the damn them when you push the drinks, just the drinks, the fountain drinks.
Okay.
The fountain drinks, the container for the fountain drinks is $60. It pours like 2,000 drinks. So every drink that's $1, you talking about $60, and then now you got what's the profit on that? $1,940, and you talking about every single flavor.
Right.
So
Per
I'm
flavor.
talking about like yeah, per flavor. So I'm talking about that. I'm talking about limousine. Like you can buy a limousine, you can buy a nice limousine, a decent limousine. I was even looking at old school. You can get an old school limousine, throw some Dayton's on that motherfucker for about $8 grand.
Okay.
You rent that bitch out $600 for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Just psychologically. I mean, just hypothetically, do the math on that. I'm
Okay.
talking about vending machines.
There you go.
Vending machines. You put the money in the vending machine. Them vending machines is taking home like 500 every time they re-up.
Okay. Slow down.
We-
Slow
Okay,
down.
my bad.
What you have just rattled off to me is, and I say this to young children all the time, and I haven't had a kid bring me back anything yet, and I challenge everybody in the chat room. I want you to look around at anything you can see, touch, taste, hear, or smell that someone is not a millionaire that is connected to. Anything. Anything around you. Anything. I challenge you to write down something around you that has not made somebody else rich.
Okay.
Those are all the many different ways that are not running, are not jumping, are not singing, and are not dancing. The problem is that you can spread yourself too thin. And I know what you're saying. These are all the possibilities. Yes. What I would do is I would just go online and start looking. Vending machine business forecast. Limousine business. In what area you live in, bro?
I'm in Jackson County, Kansas City, Missouri.
Yes. Limousine business, Kansas City, Missouri. How has that business been doing?
I mean, it cracked. It cracked down here.
Right. Figured out, prom season. What does the average limousine owner make? How hard is it to get a license? What is required to get or keep my license? After that, is the profit yield high enough? Figure out how much money you want to make over how much time. Figure that out. How much money do I want in return? And what closest resembles this? Watch this. What closest resemble this that I can watch? That I'm not giving no white boy my money to put on the stock market so he can come back with a mouthful of what had happened was. That I can watch. The kind of businesses that I can be on top of, where I can get my own attorney and accountant, and once the accountant is done, take it to another accountant and have it redone. And both of those accountants are close and valid. I got to be here. So what I'm saying to you, bro, is you got to be in a space of, if I'm going to get this money, you're not in the position that many white boys in this country have heard. God damn it, Jason, this is the last $50,000 I'm going to give you. That ain't you. That ain't you or none of your homies. This is food out of everybody's children's mouth. Folks going to come up with 100 reasons to want their money back. You need the people that's going to stick it out to the end, who can see the long-range picture of whatever it is you're going to be in. But you got to be careful that you waste this money spreading it too thin and now you on the run because this was your idea and it don't work.
Right. Well, see, that's another thing. I already got it. I got it drawn up to where at the end of the 3 months, if you want to pull it, it's just a penalty. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people would just walk away with the, you know what I'm saying, and it kind of works out to $24,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanna take your 14, like we're gonna pull this 10 because you signed up, and then you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I got all that drawn up, but I also am not coming in selling no dreams. Like we gotta pick some shit and stand on it. Like I know that. I'm not coming in here trying to look. I know niggas get killed over nothing, so I know this is bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I understand that. So my point is, when I'm coming with this idea, it's cutting the middle. We don't need no loan. I'm not putting up 288,000 to get $1 million loan. I'm doing this shit so we don't have to ask for nothing.
Right.
So whatever we got, that's what we gonna work with, and we gonna figure out some shit that we can. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be just 288,000 and just 30 hood niggas is just finna figure it out. We gonna do some plotting and planning and making it happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we not finna do all that, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't. The people I'm dealing with, they don't know what $288,000 feel like to have.
Well, I know that. I can relate to that. What I'm saying, what 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 strikes me is the you got the people, you got the enthusiasm. You just gotta definitely, you got 15 targets. You just gotta hit one right because y'all, this is a precious move. And to me, the one that makes them, if I get a vote, real estate. Bruh, real
Right.
estate, buy land. They ain't making no more.
That's what I'm talking about.
You,
I'd
bruh,
rather get the land than we can build the houses on the land we own. We don't want to buy the house and don't own the land. I've been telling
absolutely.
niggas that.
And then you get the land, you own it. Uh, um, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to own um, an apartment building like that because you can turn that immediately into maybe a halfway house. Um, Section 8
I mean,
houses.
worst,
What's that?
yeah. Well, worst come to worst, living. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get what I want my brothers to understand is the same thing I'm on. I want you to get a paycheck. If you're gonna get a paycheck, if you're not gonna work for yourself, I want you to get a paycheck and not it's not gone. I want you to enjoy the money you make.
Right.
That's the point. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't take on more debt because you knocked some shit down.
Right.
I want you to
Right.
get, yeah. We talking about passive income. We talking about fuck it. If we gonna rent out if it's 20 units in this building, if it's 5 floors and four rooms on each floor, we gonna either rent it out or you gonna live in. We gonna pick one. You know what I'm saying? If ain't
Right.
nobody there, if we get a tenant, you gonna get up out of there and go back to how you was living, but you're gonna get that money. And I know it's 30 ways, and that's the real big, you know what I mean? That's the thing. But if you got the mindset of ownership, that's what I want people to get. It's not about selling it. It's not about buying it and selling it. It's about buying it and owning it.
Okay,
If them
here's the
motherfuckers
slow
wanna-
down. Slow down. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. You cannot be even remotely in a position of trying to get niggas to get at this stage in the game with that much money. Everybody got to be on the same page before you drop a nickel.
Right.
Okay? You can't have people you trying to teach this, brother. This is a bit of a big deal you're talking about here, and I see it as so very doable. It's just that you got to understand You ain't gonna take everybody with you, bro. Bad as
Nah,
we
that's
want
real.
to. Bad as we want to.
But let's make this power move before we, you know what I'm saying, before we give up. Let's put it in, try it, and you know what I'm saying. You got 3 months of your life, like, and the reason I did it is because we work at a grocery warehouse. So October, November, December, we bringing in $1,100-$1,200 a month. You know what I'm saying? So this is when the money is coming in. This is the Thanksgivings, the Christmases, the New Year's Eve. This is when we in that motherfucker slaving. So let's not slave and then be broke in February like we do every year. Let's get this money, get something cracking. And I know what you're saying, OG, and that's why I need to hear that because I'm so damn optimistic. It's fucked up. You know what I'm
Oh no,
saying? I
no, brother. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. We as a people are nothing without your optimism. We are nothing.
right,
To ever downplay your optimism, brother. Your optimism is exactly what is going to save the black race. It is going to take an almost what some would say foolish optimism. Don't this nigga see? This shit is hopeless.
right.
That's what it's going to take. That and I'm so glad to see the young people on a certain level go fuck everybody. We're gonna jump in here and fix this. I really
Yeah,
am. And I'm gonna try to stay out y'all's way and advise you when I can and tell you tell you what I see and what I've seen. Uh, but don't ever downplay your enthusiasm, brother. Your enthusiasm is so important because you gotta want to do some of this shit.
right.
So um, I say that, and now we back to your homework. Okay, I kind of, sort of, easy, sort of, very, very superficially helped with the structuring of this beautiful thing that I co-sign with everything that is on your mind. But last week, here was your assignment. Go find 3 people like you and bring them back here.
Okay,
I'm
I
going to
got
get
you.
that
I'm
to
on
you
it.
again.
Okay,
Go find 3 people like you and bring them to this. That they are on the phone with you, which means you can't talk to 3 people. You might have to talk to 9 or 12,
10, 15.
15, and
Yeah.
tell them this is how you find your people, brother. I don't believe you by yourself. You will get your band of merry men just like this,
Right.
doing things this way. But you got to learn to delegate and begin with the end in mind. And get that fucking book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Okay. What you said? Seven. Seven.
Habits.
What of
The 7 Habits of
highly
Highly
effective people?
Effective People by
Okay.
Stephen
For sure.
Covey.
Okay. For sure. I'm on it. I appreciate you, OG man.
All right,
Thank you.
brother.
Thank you. Thank
You are so welcome, man. And now, as as is customary, get ready to get the fuck up off my phone. That's a good dude right there, man. Now, ass better be in here next week. I don't want to hear it. I told you what to do. Just do that. That's the hard work. There's a reason it is wax off, with wax on, wax off with that shit. I got a reason I'm telling you to do it. Not at all about me um, being some type of guru of sorts, as much as it is about me getting y'all to do something much bigger. Okay. Talk about Pharaoh. Okay, cool. I see dudes on YouTube use some hardware to do stuff that can be done in the software. My setup pretty much the same as yours. Oh yeah, Rob, you can do. I don't want to say no. Met upon occasion actually says he enjoys my work. Thrill me to no end to know. Shout out to the one and only Kevin Gilliam, aka DJ Battlecat. Saw him at NAMM this year. Bad brother gave me his cell number. I really, really want to work with that brother. Would love to, yes. I'm gonna holler at him about coming on the inappropriate hour. Something he said. He's a sound librarian. That's dope. Like when you look YouTube Battlecat Studio in the studio, and he has this video camera in his studio, and it's a West Coast hip hop museum of fine art, fine producer art. Just rack of old school synths, everything used in the 90s. Keyboards, the best speakers. Rack shit to make his custom sound. That sound you hear. He got every instrument because he's a sound librarian. I like to say that, which justified putting together my studio. And you can do it for pennies on a dollar now. Because everybody seems to think the same thing. Oh, you can do to make the same sound right in Reason. Not so. I don't think that way. They said Jeff and Zoe were caping for the white girl and Goofy's on the show Monday. I don't think we weren't. Whatever. Man, you got some really bitter folks in the world. In the meantime, time to burn herb, yes. I'll be right back. Did that look as cool as I thought? Yeah, I'm gonna try it again. I'm back. Okay. Now y'all tell me. Oh, this is a track called Eat It Joe's. This is one of my favorites. I know I say that a lot, but every track you hear at some point I was like, now y'all let me know if this works. Did it work? Did it work? Let me know. Let me know. Dante asks, what's going on, man? Harvey, Young Pharaoh is beefing with Reza Islam, two brothers that I have spoken with and got a lot out of both times. Yes, Joseph, it bothers me too. I wish we could do it behind closed doors. That's all. Okay, Newt, you out? Please come back. Thank you for coming through. Let's see. Jeff, I caught the inappropriate hour. Hey, Jeff, on Thursday. Good show. Why don't you stream the show? Shitty Wi-Fi in there, man. I bought this iPad to do Wi-Fi in there, and it doesn't seem to work as well as an iPhone. I'm not on an iPhone. I'm on an Android, the LG G6, and it doesn't really like. It doesn't really like the Mevo, the LG. It doesn't mind, it just ticks and clicks and shit. So, but my plan is to edit them, turn them around, and put them up here. But I'm working on reposting them, yes. Does anyone know how to start a group home? That's great. John Harris, as a matter of fact, if anybody is clear on how to do it in your particular state and you want to call in and talk about it, please do. 310-773-3475. Why don't you and Zoe record y'all shows unless they are owned by Dash? What do you mean record? They're all up here. I don't know what you mean. Are they beefing about anything relevant? I'm gonna tell you just to look it up, man. I can't. I don't. It sounds like. It sounds like young Pharaoh was barking toward Brother Reza, and he brought up some valid shit, but the way he brought it up is so foul. Be careful and stay away. And so incendiary that, and he was saying some disrespectful stuff about Brother Minister Farrakhan. Brother Reza called him out. I don't think that. Yeah. Well, I've seen them both. Young Pharaoh is not 140 pounds soaking wet holding a television. Brother Reza, he got a John Bones Jones body type. Anderson Silva, lanky, real lanky. Them dudes, ooh-wee. All that remains of a once powerful nation. I've seen that go bad fast. I'm just saying, I know a little bit about fighting. The body types, nigga, unless you Bruce Lee, you about to get your ass handed to you. If I could build a fight, I would start with a tall, lanky dude. The leverage they can build, the speed and power they can come up with. Because from what Zoe says, you guys get cut off on sound is because of the Wi-Fi. Why don't y'all have different cameras not connected to Wi-Fi that records its own copy? Well, goddamn it, Gator. Goddamn it, there, Sugar Pants. I'm gonna talk to Zoe about it. That's fucking brilliant, sir. Let me see if I can move this over here. That's brilliant, Gator. Because I have a recorder I can set up in the room to get the whole show in the room. You, sir, are brilliant. I'm going to talk to Zoe about that. Yes, Gators, a term of endearment, Sugar Pants. It is. Something you say to your friends, your homies, when they do something good. Not bad, Sugar Pants. It's a way to compliment them and smack the shit out of them at the same time. It's like my brother-in-law. I really think he's a spy. He has all the makings of a spy. He's a boss at a very ambiguous job for the state, for the city. And he looks like Tom Cruise. Like literally, he's built like Tom Cruise. He's a black belt and he enjoys weapons, as do I. I call him Nancy. Same thing.
Press 1 to answer.
Welcome to Giraffeballz. Who this?
Peace to the balls. You already know who it is. It's Gator the Juice.
Yo, what up, bro? How are you?
I'm doing good. Chilling. But, yeah, I had to call in real quick because one of that Sugar Pants shit threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. I thought, this nigga calling me sweet or something? What?
No, bro. That's what you do. See, that's exactly the response you expect from a dude that don't play with his manhood. Okay? The next time one of your boys The next time one of your boys y'all snapping, or they do something stupid, or they do something soft, call him Nancy.
Oh, hell
Call him
yeah.
Hey Nancy, get me a beer.
Man, they snap hella quick.
Oh my God, yeah. I tell you another one I love telling dudes. Nigga, get the sand out your pussy. Get the sand out your pussy. Come on, let's go. That's a military. That's a Marine Corps term. That's a Marine Corps. He tell you in a minute. Hey, we gotta come. Hey, let's go. Get the sand out of your pussy. I don't want to hear about it.
Right.
I I'm real high right now. Let me see.
Oh yeah, and I also wanted to get back to you about last week. I tried to get at Mr. Willie Lynch Jr. and I didn't get no response. But I was doing a bit of research. What I was doing about trying to find ways to eat healthy, and everyone should look up a Dr. Joel Furman and look up his book. It's called Fast Food Genocide.
Oh,
and
wow.
Basically, and it talks about basically how our diet today is based on how our diet was back in the slave days, and how it's progressively just killing not just minorities, but pretty much anyone that's poor.
Sure. Well,
and it's dumb grind.
Now, here's and Gator, you got a hot second. We gonna chop it up on this because this was what the show was about, supposedly in the first fucking place. Is I was supposed to be talking about the importance of diet and eating right, and abandoning really bad food, and somehow we got over into 100 other crazy places. So let's hit that for a few. I'm not sure that people want yet the responsibility of knowing what they doing to their body. I really don't think they want to know, because they're way too happy to look straight in the face the concepts of clean eating and piss it away in order to keep eating the bullshit they eat. Until people get to a place that they personally make these choices. These are high frequency choices, bro. You're basically seeing who thinks on what frequency right now. Because when people make the choices that they make with regard to food, with regard to the places they go, the things they do, they're basically letting you know on what level it is they vibrating on. That's why you can look at the line in the McDonald's drive-thru and go, that's a bunch of drones right there. If you can go through a McDonald's drive-thru now,
exactly. Knowing what it does to your body.
Knowing there's no, hey, did you hear about McDonald's? No.
It can sit in your windshield for like about a month and still be as good as the day it was cooked. Like, come on, bro.
Yes. So I think there's going to be a natural selection of that herd. I think what the smart ones of us are doing are watching the circle that we're being pulled into for whatever reason. We're being corralled, okay? And it's easy to see who's going to be left out. Those of us who are choosing to eat and take care of our bodies properly. Well, those who don't, who keep eating this garbage, that's what happens to you.
Right, and they gotta kick the addiction to food because, like, from what I've been researching, this food has been made to be addictive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kick that shit like a drug.
Well, what have you been reading?
Well, I've been reading up on, like I said, Dr. Joel Furman, and then, let me bring it up real quick. He calls himself the Minister of Wellness. He has some good research, too. I gotta find it real quick. Dr. Nathaniel Jordan. Look him up, too, as well. And, and stuff about Dr. Savy, and then not that much recently because I've been out here in DMV on vacation and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still, like, trying to keep on my shit.
Well, where did you try to get in contact with my man, Willie?
A couple of days right after you told me to. I got him on Facebook, and I haven't heard back from him yet because I know he's probably a busy guy.
He is extremely, but I will. I'll see if I can't light a fire under him. What name did you come under?
Me?
Just Gator?
Oh no, it's I came under my real name.
Okay. Well, if you can send him another AKA Gator the Juice.
Okay.
So that I can go, because Willie is my man. But his fan base is growing exponentially. So.
Yeah, and I checked out some of his comedy too. That shit is hilarious.
Dude, that dude is a beast.
Man, he keep it 100 like a motherfucker.
Brother, I love that cat, man. Shout out to Willie. I'm gonna send this clip to him. What up?
Please do.
What up, Willie? Is your Uncle Jeff there, young Jedi? I got a fan and a potential client who needs to speak to you. Go ahead.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you, nigga. You want to talk to me? Speak to him.
Alright. What's good, bud? It's the nigga Gator the Juice, man. Whenever you get the time, I know you're busy guy, but if you get back to me on Facebook about how to deal with the things that me and my family is going through, and I would really, really appreciate it, brother. And I hope you all success. And yeah.
Cool. All right, man. I'm going to send this to you. I'm sending this out to you. My man needs to holler at you. So, and I need you to holler at me. Where the hell is my Chongo? Damn it. You done sold it to me. I'm trying to get it. All right? I love you. No. All right? Peace.
I love you too,
Yeah, well, see, no, here's what I mean when I say he sold it to me. He told me first about this stuff called Jagun that I take now. It is an herbal stimulant that also increases cardiovascular flow for exercise, but namely, bruh, it is like an all-natural Viagra for the soul. That's the best way to describe it. And
what's the name of it?
Jagun, Jagun, Jagun. Because I listened to him, my weight loss that people are talking about. This is because of me listening to this brother and doing what he said to do. Because I trusted him, he sold me on it long before I got it from him. I was like, man, I want the Jagun. And then I sent him the money, and pow, he got it back. But it took a while for me, not for me to send the money and get it back, for me to get the okay with him, because he's busy. His shit is blowing up. So I'm saying that to be patient. Like, this Chongo he's telling me about is incredible for everything ailing you. And he done sold me on it, but goddamn it, I can't send him to sit still to send out his packages. Because his business is expanding. I got much love for this brother in every direction. Another shout out to you, Will.
He sells it too?
What's that?
He sells it too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He sells Jagun. That's who I bought it from.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. This dude he's the most on point. He makes the most sense. And he studied directly under Dr. Sabi.
Another disciple.
Yeah. So I really want to where are you in your dieting? How do you eat?
I'm trying to eat a lot more greens than I used to, but I still eat some meat. And I'm trying to get off the cheese, but I pretty much grew up on that shit, so it's kind of hard. But I'm eating less and less of it more, so.
Okay. I tell you what.
And I eat a lot of fruit, too.
Yeah.
So.
I tell you what. I want you to go back and listen to what I'm saying right now. You can always replay the video. You don't have to write it down right now. But if you can commit to once or for just a week of the following diet that I tell you, for 1 week, if you don't see no difference, yeah, in 1 week, you tell me how you feel. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Do you by any chance have a juicer?
Right now, yes.
Excellent. Okay. We're going to start with the juice. You're going to juice every other day these ingredients. Carrot, organic. Carrot, apple, celery, cilantro, kale, ginger. You do those together. And I mean in large amounts, like I do 4 large carrots for myself, 3 apples, a full stalk of celery, 3 full stalks of kale, a full bushel of cilantro, and a big old hunk of ginger. Gets me usually a large mason jar and a half of organic juice that I give myself 24 hours to drink. That is sweet, and you can drink on it all day, and it is full. It's full of just antioxidants and super shit for your body. Do that with a teaspoon of spirulina, spirulina, in the juice every day. You drink that juice, let's just say you make it on Monday, you drink that juice Monday morning all the way up to Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, you don't drink, you don't make another juice. That's it. Wednesday morning, you repeat the same thing and drink it for Wednesday and Thursday. That's your juice. Number 2, what kind of beans do you like?
Oh, I like beans of all kinds.
Okay. Oh, and how did that
Yeah, I'm part Mexican, so yeah, I love
okay.
it like a motherfucker.
then, bruh, if you like spicy, get ready.
Oh yeah.
Do you how did that juice sound to you? Did that sound like something?
It sounds hella good, especially with the apples and the carrots and
yes,
shit,
sir.
man.
Yes,
and
sir.
Ginger and
Yes.
cilantro. That sound bomb.
Yes. Yes. Now, that's your juice. Get you some. Let's go with just we're gonna go with pinto beans. Me, it's either pinto beans. I can't lie. Pinto beans, white beans,
White beans, I heard, are more better for you though. But yeah, I fuck with pinto beans all day.
Well, white or whatever the best bean. Black beans are very good for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever made your own?
From scratch, and I can't say that I have.
Well, I can't say that you have ever fed yourself the best way you can, brother. I'm about to turn you on. I'm about to fuck your world up. If you start making your own beans, Gator, you're gonna save so much money because beans are so fucking cheap. A big bag of beans will last you forever. You can freeze them. You can mash them up in the shit. Okay, anyway, here's what you do. You get a bag of your favorite beans. Pick through them. Run them through your hand.
Oh, you mean... Oh, I think I have made it because I made chili and shit before. My bad, never mind. I have made beans before.
Yes. Okay, well, good. Make your beans.
Yeah, because you pick out all the rotten ones. And shit.
Right. Do all that.
Soak
them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Here's what you're going to put in your beans. A lot of garlic. Like a good amount of minced garlic. Some oregano. A very, very good amount of a seasoning called Spike. Spike is some good shit. Spike, Spike. Ask your grocery store for that shit. It's fantastic. I use a little Lowry seasoned salt and I close the pot with water at least an inch above your beans. And you let them beans boil for an hour on a rolling boil. Like hard. Let them boil hard for an hour. Then turn them down, put them on the smallest eye, and let them simmer for about 3 hours. And as they get toward the end and the juice starts to thicken, stripe them with some honey. Just a little bit of honey. Cut up in the last hour now. Depending upon how you want it. For me, I use a big ass onion. And I forgot that. chop up real fine as you can, a large onion in your beans, in these beans. The onion will cook until it dissolves in 3 hours. There will be no onion in there and nothing but just funky ass flavor. If you chop up a big onion, like chop it up real fine.
Yeah, I put onions and damn near everything because onions are really good for you.
Yes, onions are very good for you. Red onions are best, or scallions. But when you cut them up really, really, really fine. And you get those beans, get enough to where you can freeze half, and it'll last you a week.
Okay.
Cook it with brown rice. Follow the directions on the brown rice. Don't fuck your brown rice up. Have you ever heard of jackfruit?
I'm sorry, say that one more time?
Jackfruit.
Can't say that I have.
All right. I want you to Google jackfruit in the can. Hold on a second. Onyx, Total Package Energy is what you're talking about.
Oh, man. I need to get some of that.
Oh, yeah. Somebody told him. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just reading real quick. Yes. You need to get you some jackfruit in the can. Look it up. It is it's a fantastic meat substitute.
Okay.
You chop it up fine, and if you do it like I tell you right now, brother, I'm telling you, this shit is good. You chop that up. You chop the jackfruit up. Put it in a pan. Let the oil get hot. Use grapeseed oil. Let it get hot. Put it in there with chopped up onion, not super fine this time. Just regular chopped onion, a lot of it. Over season it with garlic salt or garlic or seasoned salt or spice. But you have to season it really heavy. Cook it on high and constantly turn it. Constantly keep turning it right before it sticks. It'll suck up all the water. So keep some oil and some water and you keep pouring it in the pan, Cook it.
Any specific oil like olive oil or vegetable oil? Or?
Grapeseed oil, not olive oil. Grapeseed oil.
Okay.
You're going to have to turn this over and over for about 30 minutes. I want you to do this. Throw the nonstick pots in your house out. They are poisoning you. You need to get some cast iron. That's what's best.
Yeah.
Look around. You can get on Craigslist and find it. It's not that hard to do. But at any rate, yeah, you want to keep clean, keep doing it, keep turning it until it starts to brown like meat, and it'll start to look like meat. Take it out, sit it over. It takes about 40 minutes, 30, 35, 40 minutes. Cooked, covered. Constantly putting some water back in it, just enough for it to sizzle, because you're trying desperately to brown it. And it takes a while to brown because it is a fruit. But once you cook it this way and you season it, you will not be able to tell it from meat. You put that with guacamole. However you make your guacamole. I got a fire-ass recipe for guacamole with some real hot-ass peppers in it, with diced up tomatoes. Wrap that in a tortilla. Bruh. A jackfruit burrito. is some shit so good. All that you don't finish, you want to roll around naked in. It's delicious.
With the spinach tortillas too, man.
Yes. And you singe them on the stove. Yes. Okay. So that's one or two meals depending upon how you want to eat it. Another one, look up. It'll eat up a lot of time, but look up Bangan, Baingan, Berta, Bherta. Do you like the eggplant?
Eggplant, I had it when I was younger, but I don't really remember how it tastes. But I could probably fuck with it again and see what's
up. And where do you live again?
I'm in the Bay Area.
Oh, you up in the
right
Bay?
now,
hell yeah, bruh.
Yeah, but right now I'm in Southern Maryland. I'm visiting family on vacation.
Okay, try this. It's got to be some Indian restaurants. Try this. Look at the tomorrow. I want you to go Indian restaurants near me.
Oh, tomorrow I'm going to D.C., so I know there's hella Indian restaurants out there.
Brother, please try this dish. You like spicy?
Hell yeah.
Bruh, try a dish called Bangan Berta. It is extremely good for you. It's eggplant. It's an Indian eggplant dish. But the whole point is, if you like that and you like beans, you mix those three things for a week with a very big salad. Do you like avocado?
It's weird. I'm Mexican, but kind of sort of like it depends. I'm not a big avocado fan, but I can eat it.
Oh, okay. Because I love it in a salad with a light oil. Your late night snacks, do you like peanut butter?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Do you like bananas?
Yep.
Do you like raisins?
No.
Okay. Okay. So peanut butter, banana. Do you like honey?
Yes.
Okay. I dare you to get some peanut butter, cut up a banana, and take some honey and stripe it around in a circle until you stripe circles into the center of a plate with peanut butter and bananas on it. And just take a spoon and eat that shit.
That sounds hella good.
Bruh, that's a Jeff Brown, Uncle Jeff's Giraffeballz approved snack for when you high as hell. That is one of my favorite snacks, dude. It's really good for you. Nothing in it is bad for you. You could use blue agave instead of honey. Some argue that that's healthier. But if you use those, that's all you can eat all week is all the stuff I just said. But that's a lot of shit. On that list, you can drink only spring water, like Crystal Geyser. Teas made from it is fine. No soda, no coffee.
Oh, I don't fuck with soda and coffee anyway.
Oh, excellent. No dairy. No eggs, no cheese, no milk. Nothing that comes from a cow. Nothing that has a face. This is only beans, fruits, and vegetables. Now you got that healthy ass juice. You got these two dishes I done told you to make for yourself. This is all you ingesting, right?
Yes. I'm writing it down as we speak too.
Do you think? And I'm gonna tell you, you can go back, and that's why I'm just spitting it out. I want you to go back and watch this video. Oh yes, Stay Woke. Thank you. I only eat Laura Scudder's peanut butter. The peanut, don't get Jif, Skippy. None of that shit.
What's his name?
Laura Scudder's. Or that's the one I get with the chunks in it.
Okay.
Peanut butter. Do yourself a favor. If you have a blender, that peanut butter is going to come with the oil on the top. Scrape all that peanut butter out of the jar. I usually get the large jar into your blender. Blend the shit out of that peanut butter and put it back. Man, it's smooth and delicious. And all it is peanuts and oil. That's it.
Man.
Peanut butter. So you're getting protein and potassium and antioxidant shot right to the body with peanut butter, bananas, and honey as a snack. Those are your only snacks. Okay? So you cool? Are you cool with doing that for a week? The beans, the jackfruit burrito, the juice, and the snack. That's all you're gonna eat for a week. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay. That there is no try. You either do or you do not.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
You're going to do this. Now, and it's just for 7 days. You don't have to be hungry. If you cook enough, let your family know. Hey, don't be eating my shit up. Because I'm doing something. What else? Now, here's the other phase of it. I want you to look up SONNE'(S), number 9, and number 7. I'll say it again. SONNE'(S), number 7, and number 9. Hold on.
Okay.
These are Sonnes. They're called Sonnes is the name of the company. Number 9 is a psyllium husk, which when you eat it or when you ingest it, it goes into your intestines, swells up as pure fiber and pulls shit literally off the walls of your intestines.
Wow.
Number 7 is bentonite clay. Bentonite clay is super negatively charged. Everything in your body that's bad for you, all neurotoxins, all aflatoxins, are positively charged. And like a magnet, this pulls horrible shit out of you and goes right through you doing this when you drink a lot of water. You want to drink, and you can drink it. There are videos online about how to drink it. You can drink it with juice. If you like juice, you can have a lemonade. You can drink it with that.
Okay.
And you put into that activated charcoal. You're going to...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I heard about that. The charcoal, I already got it in one of my toothpastes. It's fluoride-free.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now, yes, sir. Now, here's what you do with that toothpaste. Throw it out. Here's what I want you to go do. I want you to go to a health food store and get a box or a round cylinder of activated charcoal.
Okay.
Get you some baking soda and some peppermint oil. Put a little peppermint oil into a paste, just a little bit, into a paste. Brush your teeth with that. That's the cleanest you're going to get them. But at any rate, I'm 53, no cavities, no fillings. And got all my teeth. And I haven't used toothpaste of any kind. Bruh. about 15 years, 20 years almost. Yes, you want to drink this juice in the morning of the first day. As soon as you get up, drink it. Like, I usually drink, I take, and they'll show you, it'll tell you what the dosage is. I drink that drink with the activated charcoal. I wait about an hour, and then I eat. And then you can eat anything on this menu. Then right before you go to bed, you repeat that drink every day for that week while you are eating these vegetables. And brother, I promise you, you will be a changed man in 1 week if you do that.
I'll take your word for it, Uncle Jeff.
Please do this. I'm counting on you. I'm charging you to do this. You tell me when the week is. You tell me when the week is. You can best get me, because I'm constantly on Facebook. Because Facebook is where old folks be at. I don't know if we're Facebook friends, but if you hit me there, I will help you shop. I will show you what it is you need to do, where you need to go. But I want to know, when are you going to do this week?
Okay.
Okay? Like I was talking to my man, Ant. A dream is a goal without a plan.
Right.
It is real nice that you plan it, but if you don't put that shit to a timetable, you can fucking forget it. So, cast iron sets are so hard to take care of. I'm going to take care of that, Harvey Wolf, and then we going to wrap this one because I'm exhausted. But I'm going to...
I feel it.
But at any rate, do I sound like I'm dragging a little bit? Yeah, and I'm high as a motherfucker. Oh, yes. So you taking that, if you do all that shit, brother, I really, that's why I'm on you so rough about this, man, is because I care.
You got it, man.
Okay.
That's the old school way.
That's what's up. Yes, sir. So please, bruh, you ain't got no excuse now. I want to update next week in the show. That's your homework. I want you to look up Sone's number 9 and number 7 on YouTube. SONNE''S.
Okay.
I want you to look up activated charcoal.
All right.
I want you to no, we ain't gonna move you into the parasites yet. I want you to do this here for just one. If you can just do it for 1 week, bro. Just 1 week. And the food, all the food on that list, you can eat 24 hours a day. You want a burrito at 3 a.m? Get up and make you a burrito. You want a salad in the afternoon? Do it. Out of nowhere, you want some of them beans, big old bowl of beans. You can eat them beans till the fucking pigs come in. There's mostly protein and very little fat because there's no butter in them. There's no lard. And I'm telling you, they are fucking delicious with no meat. if you do them right. So you can eat any of that. Just do that with these cleanse drinks. And the cleanse drinks do not make, they don't give you the shits.
Right.
And you ain't going to be about to shit on yourself. But you will have to go. A lot. And a lot is going to come out of you. A lot.
It's cleansing out your system, huh?
It is roto-rootering on a cellular level. This shit goes in and cleans you out. And all kind of shit will start to come out of you. You do that for 1 week, bro. Just 1 week. That's all the stuff you eat and drink. No French fries, no nothing. If you gonna go out, gorge. Here's another way to save a bunch of money. Gorge yourself before you leave the house. Eat like a fucking pig right before you leave the house. Then,
everything's too damn expensive in California anyway.
Yes, brother, but not if you live out of your refrigerator. On the diet I just told you, this diet I just told you is one of the cheapest ways to live. If you freezing your own food, you get a cooler, you roll with the food you made, with the snacks I told you on this list, and I can come up with some funky ass snacks. I got something that's called Nice Cream. This shit is delicious. And ain't nice cream. And ain't no dairy in it. And it's good as hell. Me and my kids love this shit.
You gonna have to hook me up on that one,
brother. And all you doing is replacing your bad stuff with healthy stuff. It's not about not snacking. Snack on good shit. Every now and then, you hungry at night, gorge yourself on a salad made with fresh tomatoes and whatever veggies you like. Don't use lettuce, use spinach. There's no nutritional value in lettuce.
Yeah, spinach is the shit.
Yes. So now, look at this video. Do this shit, bruh. And your first week's assignment, I'm looking for you next week. Get back to me on what you learned about activated charcoal, Sonne's number 9, and Sonne's number 7. That's all you got to do.
Most definitely.
All right?
I got you, huh?
All right, cool, man. Good hearing from you, nephew. And then in parting and in love, get the fuck off my phone. Peace to the balls.
I love you, huh?
Peace. I love you back. Peace to the balls.
Peace to the balls.
It's a good dude right there, man. SNWG211. I appreciate all this wisdom, family members. Peace, love, and light. I appreciate you. I learned a lot. That's what we're here for, so thank you. Thank y'all, man. Scutters, that's old school. Yes, Sonics, that's what I eat. Yeah, you stay away from that other peanut butter with the soy in it. Wow. Okay. Now, TBD, I'm looking for something. Oh, there we go, Harvey Wolf. I just got all new stainless steel. I hope you're still in here, Harvey. And cast iron sets. Cast iron sets are so hard to take care of. Okay. Man, there's a lot of shit missing out of that one. I have to find it tomorrow. not true. It's only hard to deal with when we go through the message we were taught. We were given some old ghetto ass shit. Okay. Let's talk about these taking care of cast iron being difficult. That's a fallacy. Getting a good piece of cast iron can be a little pricey sometimes. But get you a good piece. Look up what that is. You can find it sometime in yard sales. All kind of places. You want to, when you clean cast iron, it's very simple. People get this confused, how you supposed to keep this. You never use soap, ever. You do not use soap. Maybe once when you first get it. I never ever clean my cast iron with soap. Here's how you do it. You scrape out the remnants real good, what was left over. Turn all the fans on in the house. Open the doors. That may be a bit of an exaggeration. We have real sensitive smoke detectors. I hope this is not too loud. You heat your cast iron skillet till it's so fucking hot. It's so fucking to where you can take water in your hand and throw it, and it's sizzling hot. Give it a good 4-5 minutes, just sitting there on high. Then make sure your water heater. Do this first. Make sure your water heater is set very high so that your water gets very hot. Hot water gets super hot. If you got kids, you need to time it around that or teach them little bastards. Don't be fucking with this hot water, but have it scalding hot. Then you get it coming out of the tap, scalding hot. You take the pan over to the hot water, put a little bit of water in the pan, just enough for the water to go bananas in there, steaming up. It's turning to steam. Put a little bit more in there. Let it marinate like that. Turn it, spread it around, and then take like one of these nylon brushes and start brushing in there. Be careful because you'll get some steam on your hand. You keep doing that, and depending upon how dirty the skillet was, you might have to take a couple of passes with heating it up. You will get that thing as clean as it was the first day they made it. Then you take a light coating of sesame seed, or rapeseed oil. Lubricate the inside of the pan while it's hot. Like right after you clean it, put it up there. It'll still be hot because you just cleaned it with hot water, extremely hot water. Wrap your fingers up real good in some paper towel. Take a little bit of the grapeseed oil, rub it in the pan, and coat that whole pan. It's ready for the next time. But yeah, I'm hoping I'm sincerely hoping that somehow, some way, you're gonna make my loving. Sorry. That was my man. Rest in peace to Lou Rawls. We are yet again at the end of what can only be described as another banger. You're welcome, Harvey. No big, man. You know, that's what we're here to do. Yeah. Start off with that juice, man. Excellent, man. Rule of thumb, don't juice any juices you would normally drink. Don't juice an apple, generally. Unless you're basing it with a bunch of other vegetables. If you can get it, carrot, apple, celery, kale, ginger, spinach, mint. That's my shit. Stay healthy, man. Stay loving one another. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. All right.